Welcome back, everybody, to Ku5ogrande. I do want to thank the people who have registered with the game Raid Shadow Legends. I do see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people have played through the tutorial. If we hit 25, then that's a fairly big boost to the sponsorship, and if we hit 100 total who play through the tutorial, then that basically is the max payout, and then I really don't have to worry about covering the medical bills from the broken hip for Justin earlier, although he's been covering that himself. I'll be able to actually help with that, and we'll be able to pay for prizes, and it'll be so good. Like, honestly, it's really cool that they reached out to us. So thank you, everybody who is helping with that. I want you all to know as well, Don't Make Us Bored is happening Tuesday night. If you would like to play in that, please submit. We are doing a Halloween special and trying to focus on some scary games. So if you have any, I would love to see them. You know what? I'm done waiting. I'm done waiting. I'm done delaying because we need to get to our next game. Let's go ahead and reveal the game master here. Ku5ogrande, come join us. For everybody who doesn't know, this round, Not Another Platformer, is specifically for games where you don't platform, where that's not the main focus. There may be small elements of it, but that definitely is not the genre of games. So hello there, Ku5ogrande.
Hello.
How are you doing? Oh, well, I'm doing great. Now that like we're doing this stream and we actually have a strangely like good sponsorship going on for the channel. I did tell them what Ku5ogrande is about, and they said that's fine.
Well, you know.
Yeah, no pretenses.
So then you're saying things are going pretty good then, right?
Yeah, and I'm ready for even better stuff. What good stuff do we have?
Ladies. We have good ladies.
Good ladies, that's right, Heavy Shreddin for NES.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, if you have not seen this, we are going to get some beautiful skiing action, or snowboarding, what?
It's snowboarding.
The snowboarding is like skiing with one ski.
And it's a bigger ski, yeah.
A very fat ski, yeah. I've actually done some snowboarding.
It's like skateboarding, but on snow.
Yeah.
You might even say.
Yeah, I haven't done much. Like, I mostly fall. I'm really good at falling. But
I've done it once, and I definitely went down the hill on my butt. So I will not do it again.
Well, the thing is,
but it was an experience worth having.
Pretty much everybody goes down the hill on their butt the first time that they snowboard. The thing is, if you don't give up after the first time, then you just get better and better, and then finally you can snowboard.
My balance just isn't really that good for snowboarding, and that's okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. My favorite thing about snowboarding, though, is the ski lift, because it takes you up to the top, which is cool and all, but then they're like, hey, you need to get off, and if you don't snowboard, it's like, how do I do this? And inevitably, you're going to slide into the pile of people that are at the exit for the ski lift, because all of the noobs are just piled up on each other, and it's beautiful. Yep. I highly recommend, like, if you don't go... if you don't like snowboarding, you have to at least try it once so that you can see the pile of noobs.
I mean, I did 2 days. It was one of snowboarding and one of skiing, and I was bad at both. And I imagine, you know, now that I live in an area where that's more prevalent, as Cornchild gets older, if he wants to go do it, I may go with him and still be bad. You
should. Honestly, it's fine to be bad at it. Like, because... you know, you're never going to get worse than you were, or at least generally you're not going to get worse. As soon as, it's like riding a bike. Once you know how to do it, you're going to be fine. I haven't quite pushed to that point yet myself, but I don't know, whatever. I can ride a toboggan.
That's fair.
I'm good at that, yeah. Oh my gosh. Corndan, I'm so excited for Don't Make Us Bored this Tuesday.
Me too.
We're gonna have so many scary games. Like,
I'm hoping so.
I actually have no idea what scary games have been submitted, but I could look very soon. Please submit, people, because I'll be choosing the games later, along with Corndan. Actually, usually Corndan chooses.
I generally pick the games, and he generally sets the schedule.
Yep. So please do send games in if you would like to play for that. Even if you don't stream too regularly, we like having new people around. So please, it'll be good to have you. What else is good? Heavy Shreddin. Look at this snowboarder wearing boxing gloves.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have heavy gloves.
Gotta punch him up.
Yeah, the music's pretty decent too for this game.
How do you snowboard with boxing gloves on?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how you know it's good. Chat saying, I highly suspect that heavy shredding isn't good, and you would be right. This is not the first time it's been on Ku5ogrande.
I love this game. I think it's so much fun.
It's a game.
We've never seen anybody come close to finishing.
No, I think a full playthrough.
Oh my gosh, did I not switch the pictures? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I swear. Oh, here's why I did. Okay, I know what happened. I'm angry, but whatever. Okay, give me a second and I'll go ahead and fix this. We're getting there. Okay, turns out I'm not ready for Ku5ogrande. Who would have guessed?
Not
I
me.
don't know, today's just, like, every once in a while I have an off day where I keep messing up the same thing over and over again, and today it's the pictures. How do I type with boxing gloves on? Okay, I'm waiting for Meta Knight to confirm that he is ready. And then we can go ahead and get started. And obviously, people should spam all of their good ladies when we are doing the emotes. Also, any wonderful winter sport emotes that you have, or anything that's cool. Yeah. Are you some kind of robot?
Maybe
No.
I am.
No, I'm... You are?
I don't know.
Cool. Okay, people are spamming, but I still am not doing the countdown quite yet. You can still spam, okay. I am cool seeing emotes until we get the match started.
I think you should all spam Bubsies, and Geest, and Faizus with pants on their heads.
That has
none of these have
nothing to
anything
do with snowboarding.
None of these have anything to do with the game, but I don't really care. I want to see them anyway.
Okay, I'm doing the countdown. Wish them luck. Ah, and spam those emotes. Go on, keep them coming until we see the snowboarding. Yeah, this is why I love chat. You're all awesome. Okay, we're gonna be starting in just a few. Okay, and here we go. Downhill 1. As soon as I see movement, I will start our timer, and here we go.
Yeah, so welcome to Heavy Shredding, the game where you go down hills and stuff.
I feel like I made somebody rage quit with this game one time.
I don't think you did with this game. You made someone rage quit with Smurfs.
Oh, that's right. No. It's just somebody really complained about... Oh, that's right. I think I had Faizu play it, and I thought he was going to like it, and then he didn't.
So,
or maybe it was someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, so you'll see like 5 different types of things. We might really only see 4. You'll see Widow Runs. Widow Runs are timed events. If you don't make it by the end, don't make it to the exit by the ends, you're done, right? Like, you lose life. I kind of expect them a little bit. You know, I don't think this will take too long, but
okay.
I expect it'll take a little bit because you basically have to be on your game. You have to go pretty quick down the whole thing.
Ah.
There's also a slalom, so hit all the gates, but it's not timed. There's a Backwoods, you have to avoid all the obstacles, also not timed. And then we might also see a half pipe, and the fifth one's moguls, but I don't think we'll see moguls in this hour match. When this was in Ku5ogrande 3, right, nobody made it to the moguls.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I remember. I looked away like every single time. Oh no, Cool Kid getting a penalty almost at the end, but ran out of time.
Yeah,
right.
You have to be.
Oh my gosh.
You have to be spot on and like tucked in and running. Right, like even the fastest you can do it, there's only like a second and a half worth of margin. Right, like it's a lot tighter than you think it really is.
I love that we have Cornchild in the background, like just talking. I love it.
Just doing whatever he's doing today. Yeah,
it's so
actually,
good.
He's watching Ku5ogrande on the big TV.
Oh
and laughing at the kid at all of the failures.
Oh, by the way, I do see some of the submissions coming through for the Halloween special of Don't Make Us Bored. Get some more in. I think we could probably squeeze some more in without any problem. But yeah, that's exciting. I just love it. Honestly, I feel like there need to be more parents and families that get involved in gaming communities, so it always makes me happy.
Yeah, and you know, everybody seems to like it when he's on, so I tend to just let it go. Right, I could filter him out, but there's no fun in that. I'm reminded actually with work, right? You know, because a lot of us have been working from home now the last 7+ months. That the CEO of our
Cool Kid just got wrecked by skiers. I hate the skiers.
Yeah, you could just avoid that. Like you can, as long as you don't do anything too bad, you're fine in this area, like this in between. But they made a point to, you know, the CEO of our company said that he expected to hear kids and dogs on phone calls, and he was going to be upset if he didn't.
Aw, that's awesome. And Sanjan, do mother-in-laws count in that? Of course! Mother-in-laws are more than welcome here.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, this is already living up to my expectations, this match.
Oh yeah,
this game is
so good.
It's really fun to watch, and I actually really enjoy playing it. It's not an easy game at all.
It's really difficult.
Oh yeah.
And so they're gonna find this out. The slalom's probably like once you kind of get a feel for how the gates go. The slalom's actually pretty easy to do. The backwoods one's the one that's a little bit tougher. What's interesting here, right? If you look where it says Widow Run, when they fail, it tells you in some ways like what you need to do. Like they both tripped and fell here. It tells you turn.
Oh no, the person I made who played this, who I really wanted to like it, was Lizstar. Oh, that's right. I was like, Lizstar will love this, and then Lizstar did not love this.
I enjoy it. I'm not good at it by any stretch of the imagination, right?
Oh,
but
yeah.
I definitely enjoy it. It's hampered, I think, by poor controls.
Yes, honestly, you know, they're controlling fairly well. The thing is, you've got two control types, which is sort of the strafing as well as the spinning. And if you can't get used to both of those, then this game is a very bad time.
It's pretty easy, though. Like, once you get going, it'll take them a little while. But it's not the end of the world to catch on.
True.
Right, I hadn't played this in years, you know, since Ku5ogrande 3, and I picked it back up last week doing some digging. And, you know, within 10 minutes, I was back to where I used to be. So they'll pick up on it pretty easy. A lot of the slalom events are, you know, mostly like, how do you angle around the trees just right to get where you want to go?
Now, I do need everybody to know that this was released a year the year after Last Battle, and also the year after Baby Boomer.
Yeah, I think this was a fairly
yeah, 1990. It was a fairly late release for the NES.
Yeah.
This was made by this Imagineering, of course, which you all know, Bartman meets Radioactive Man, Bart versus the Juggernauts, and Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends, and I think Barbie, and, you know, our favorite developer made this video game, yeah.
LJN didn't make this video game.
No, look, Genesis came out in 89. I thought Super Nintendo was 89 or 90.
91. I mean, this was still sort of
November
late
21st, 1990.
You know, so this was still, I mean, there was that period of time in there, 90, 91, 92, where you had a lot of things on both NES and Super Nintendo, right? I think this is still solidly late-ish NES, but not like super late. You know, I mean, considering they had games on the NES up until like 1995 or something like that.
Yeah,
94, a long time.
That's fair enough. I love the sound effects. And honestly, it looks like both of the players are getting used to this first area, skiing past the trees. Meta Knight getting through it for the first time there. Very nice. Now, all you have to do is not run into any of the skiers and get the gates.
You can kind of run the skiers. If you're in like the turd mode, when you trip, you'll just get right back up.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're in like that speed mode and you hit them and you trip and you go a pretty long way and then face plant, you're not getting back up from that.
Okay, here we go. The gates. Luckily, this part you do not have to rush. You just have to not fall. Oh, cool kid jumps the river. Very nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, you have to think ahead quite a bit in order to do that. So, you know, it's nothing in this game is really trivial. Even turning can be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, but I don't think it's, you know, it gets there. A lot of what happens, and I know this because I did it in my Ku5ogrande run too, right? A lot of the deaths that are going to happen on the slalom now are literally going to be coming from flipping trees too quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like, I know where this next one's going to be, so I'm just going to start moving to get there so I can keep my speed up. And, you know, you're gonna clip a tree and fall, right? And then the next time you go through, well, I'm not going to take it that fast, and then you miss the gate.
Yeah, it's
kind of what they're both doing.
Like, honestly, the perspective in this game is not great because you don't really have much time to see what's coming towards you. It sort of suffers the paperboy problem, you know, that there's not enough time to react. Honestly, Ski Free is better than this game when it comes to being able to see what your obstacles are.
And that's a limitation, honestly, of, you know, the NES. Right.
But they purposefully made the background scroll in two directions at the same time.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good thing to do, right? Like, that, you know, 1990, like, that's not, you know, impossible, right? It wasn't impossible at the beginning of the NES either. Just nobody used it effectively until probably Super Mario Bros. 3. Roughly around that time frame. I'm not sure that Super Mario Bros. 3 was really the first one to do it. It's probably the first one that people really remember like that.
Honestly, it took a lot.
But it came out after, you know, after that.
Yeah,
and so you just accept that when you do it, right, you're either, depending on which direction you scan first, you're either going to have a horizontal or a vertical scan line on it. In this case, for heavy Shreddin, it's at the top of the screen. For Super Mario Brothers, it's on the left-hand side of the screen, and there's no way you can get around that.
Oh!
So
Meta Knight crashed. Sad day.
It's another tree kill.
These trees. Look, okay. Skiing into trees is very bad. You don't want to do it. Except in Ski Free, and if the trees are dead and you jump through them, then they catch on fire. I got really good at Ski Free, okay? Let me tell you. I want to do a speed run of it sometime. That would be fun.
What, until you get eaten by the Yeti?
You do the 3... I feel like, yeah, you'd have to do the fastest Yeti devouring. Yeah.
Or do you go for furthest distance before getting eaten by the Yeti?
That wouldn't really be a speed run.
Well, but it would still be a world record.
Yeah, it's true. Honestly, getting high scores in Ski Free is pretty difficult, and it's a lot of fun.
No, Cadis, you're absolutely right. We will never get the sheer awe and surprise of that ever again. But we will get the awe and surprise of other people seeing it for the first time.
Yeah, no, I'm always surprised and amazed, and I love the good lady. Which, everybody, don't worry, she'll show up, okay? She's like the fairy godmother.
She will probably show up.
Yeah, she's the fairy godmother of Heavy Shreddin, and both of the players are going to see the good lady, okay? I promise.
I almost didn't see the good lady. I got to see the good lady with like 5 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, this music is so good. Like, yeah, considering that you only have, what, 3 lives in this, it's actually pretty punishing.
Alright, so here's where it's fun. The backwoods here, you just have to survive.
Ah! Death! Tuck!
And it tells you what you have to do, right? You have to tuck, and to tuck you press right.
I love that it says survival required. Yeah, like, duh. No, I think I'm gonna die instead. No, no one's gonna do that. Okay, tuck! How do you do a tuck?
You just press right on the gamepad.
Oh, okay. Ah, the tree! Oh, cool kid. That was a very gentle death. Like, I still... Out of all of the skiing and skateboarding games that came out for the NES, I honestly think this is one of the better ones.
It is. Ski or Die and Skate or Die are both not very good.
Yeah.
Winter Games, well, we had that on Ku5ogrande too.
That's so bad. Oh, the tree! Meta Knight, no!
I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely been thinking about Gauntlet States for the Winter Games.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, we're starting the Gauntlet possibly this next weekend. So that is something to look forward to.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of work this week to get all that ready.
Yeah, I know I've got some states. Yeah. Dude. Oh, you know what? I figured out how to do, like, UI stuff. But you already made a tracker, so I don't need to.
I did.
Yeah. And it would be better than anything I made.
Considering I just modified one of the various randomizer trackers for it.
I mean, hey, that's pretty good. By the way, everybody watching this right now, the music, the lovely tunes that you hear on the screen, the tunes were done by Mark Van Heck, who also did the audio for Jeopardy, for Home Improvement, Power Tool Pursuit, for Family Dog, Family Feud, Star Trek The Next Generation, yeah, that music had to be good, Barbie Game Girl, Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends, specifically the Game Boy version. Yeah, so they've been around quite a bit. They've done a lot of music, and honestly, this music is pretty dang good.
It's not bad. It's better than the Jeopardy music or Family Dog, right? This might be their high point of this part of their career.
Well, yeah. Honestly, the music for Bart vs. the World was okay-ish. Like, you know, when you get stuck with something that's licensed, you just have to deal with that. Cool Kid. Oh no, you were supposed to duck, but you jumped.
No, you gotta duck, yeah.
Or duck, whatever. What's the difference between tucking and ducking?
So ducking is B. You actually duck down. Tucking is, I don't know. They're two different controls, and it yells at you if you try to do one instead of the other.
Oh yeah.
Because if you don't tuck in, and you instead try to duck right for that ramp for the truck, you just run into the ramp. Right? It doesn't even let you ramp over. You just run into the ramp.
Well, you know, this game does have a little bit of lore, everybody. Let me go ahead and read this for you. Get ready for the ride of your lifetime. With a heavy Shreddin video game, you'll be traveling down slick, snow-covered mountains on a single snowboard that's not much larger than a ski. To survive your runs, you'll have to master some hot moves to get around the dangerous obstacles ready to trip you up. Complete all 5 events, 18 levels in all, and you'll be rewarded with the coveted World Cup trophy. It won't be easy, but you can bet it'll be fun. Yeah, the 1990s World Cup was very different.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't get hit by a truck, right, you got the World Cup. I mean, how hard was this?
Well, yeah, there are also no soccer balls. Yep.
Well, you know, I mean...
Or are there multiple World Cups?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's like a skiing, you know, like an Alpine World Cup.
Alpine World Cup. Oh my gosh, there is. How did I not even know?
I mean, occasionally it's on ESPN.
Okay, let me see. This was licensed by Parker Brothers, and, you know, Nintendo approved it. I wonder if they officially got permission from the World Cup group.
I find it interesting that at this time, right, how many board game manufacturers, right, were investing in video games? And Parker Brothers, I think, like Milton Bradley did like Drax Night Out, right?
Oh, Hasbro did a lot of games as well.
Hasbro still does stuff.
I mean, I remember playing their 3D Frogger game, and I kind of like it. I don't know, I'd have to try it again, because as a kid, I liked most things. But I had fun with that. It was fun.
I've definitely heard you try to go to bat for games on Ku5ogrande that you shouldn't, that you enjoyed as a kid.
At least I know when a game is bad, even if I enjoy it. Like, there are some people who do streams of bad video games and then try to say they're good.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
not me.
Yeah, not you. No. You're pretty realistic. In fact, you say that good games are bad. So you're the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be realistic about what they're trying to do and whether or not they accomplish it. Look, this is not Good Game Grande.
I know. It's Ku5ogrande. And this, I think there's a difference between bad and unenjoyable. And a lot of the games that we have here, even though they're bad, end up having some level of enjoyability. And I think this game is fun. The music is fun. The controls, not so much. They're an absolute nightmare. When is Good Games Grande? Call me and we'll go ahead and set something up.
That's don't make us bored, right? We've had more good games on there than we've had bad games.
I was gonna say Mystery Tournament, but no, I know some of the games that they have there.
Oh no, Mystery Tournament is full of awful games. They're just all puzzle games.
You know, I'm trying to think, because I played 2 matches in Mystery Tournament and got eliminated. The second game that I had was definitely a maze/puzzle game, which I really loved. It was definitely a puzzle game. but I really loved it.
Yeah, and I understand why Mystery Tournament has a lot of games, because you can get a lot of freeware crap puzzle games, right? And so they're the easiest ones to vet. So I get why they have it, right? There's just too many of them.
Oh, the trees are winning, Corndan.
The trees are winning. Yeah, we're like double-digit tree kills.
They don't even have to do anything. They just sit there. Oh, the pole.
The trees won definitely when I played this on Ku5ogrande too.
Listen to that drum line. It's so good.
It's pretty decent. I do appreciate. Thank you, chat, by the way, for keeping track of all the tree kills. I mean, really, what we've learned from this is don't go snowboarding in a forest of murderous trees. Like, that's what this skier needs to learn too, right? Don't go skiing or snowboarder. Don't go snowboarding, right, in a forest of ents, right? They'll murder you. We found that out 15 times already.
Yeah. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. I like this music. It's a little cheesy.
It fits the game so well, right? Like, I'm not gonna call it good music, but it kind of fits that same sort of theme, right? Like, of this game. Which is all you're really asking about, asking for out of a bunch of music, right? You just want it to be fitting whatever, you're trying to make it do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for somebody to beat the Widow Run. Ah, cool kid! It's the house! This is where she lives! Yes! Good! Oh my gosh, we saw the good lady.
Alright, so now we're gonna get to the half pipe. This may take a while. So stunts are required. And the stunts are in the manual. We definitely told them. So you have to do the stunt it tells you. And I'm willing to bet that 90's first stunt, right, when it tells them to do a stunt, they'll fail on. When they actually do stunts.
Oh yeah, stunts required. You gotta do them. Do a backflip. Oh my gosh.
Well, so like once you set up, right, and you have to wiggle back and forth, right, and then it'll tell you what it wants. And the first move it wants you to do
is just a jump.
It's just a jump. You jump and then don't do anything else.
But that's not really straightforward. Like, most people are going to jump and try to do something with the jump. Jumping isn't really a stunt.
Right, so what you have to do is jump and not press any buttons.
So good.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Eat pant. Oh my gosh, that Bart meme is a little too good. Oh no, I was gonna talk about a meme that I learned about just recently, but I can't because it has swears in it, but it makes me laugh so much. And it's a Minecraft meme. And it has nothing to do with this game. Okay, so let's get back to heavy Shreddin.
Yeah. So I'm gonna figure that we're gonna see kind of a right, on some of this for a little while. That
yeah, like figuring out what you're supposed to do.
I did not figure it out. I did not figure it out the whole time, and I remember after the match, like, what the hell, and I was so angry when I found out it was just jump.
To stunt, you'll need to press the A key and then press any of the 4 directions. The direction key is how you'll choose a particular stunt. Yeah, the thing is, the manual doesn't say a jump stunt. No.
I know.
There are 5 different jumps, a regular jump and 4 stunt jumps. That's what the manual says.
Tell you, right? Like, it does tell you there is a jump plus 4 jump stunts. Right? But it's so easy to buy into. Stunts required, and it's telling you to do a jump. Right, so what I had always figured, and this is where I struggled with it, was that you could do any stunt, right? So I only got a couple passes at it just because it was so late for me. That I think I tried all 4 stunts, and I never got to the point in time where I would have thought to just hit the jump button and see what happens.
Oh yeah.
But they're getting a lot better.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Meta Knight jumping over the chasm.
Yeah, I think for me, right, the hardest part of that was that first jump with the truck. Just trying to figure out what it wanted from me. And then after that, I think the rest of it's not bad. So I kind of expect to see them at the halfway point just bouncing off the...
duck!
bouncing off the half pipe for a while.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. That is probably gonna happen. No, Lupine 1, that's a goose, not a duck.
I still need to play that co-op.
I really... Oh yeah, so do I. Widow Blue Bowie, thank you for keeping track of the tree kills. It's a very important stat. Because as it turns out, trees kill more people each year than heart attacks.
Than running into truck, yeah.
Yeah. Then it's like the flu.
Lightning,
arrows, yeah. All combined.
Okay, so one thing I love there, all right, on Meta Knight's screen, you know, you jump into that, it stops all forward motion, you hit the ground, sit there for a second, and then fall over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a level of dramatic, right, that, like, my cats try to pull when they want you to think that they haven't been fed in a while.
They're like, oh, I'm dying, Cornet. You maybe you should bring me some food. Cornet, I need some food. I'm your kitty. Hey, I'm kitty. I want to eat your stuff.
I mean, we did have one of the cats did get out today. Corn Cat got out and did chase down a family of quails today in our backyard.
Aw, cute. But also quails are cute. I don't know what is cuter. Probably murdering quails isn't as cute.
I mean, right, because if he murdered them, then I'd have to cook one tonight, and I don't know how to cook quail.
That actually sounds like a good problem to deal with. Meta Knight is through! Lady, come out of your house and talk to us. Come on, we want to see you. Here we go. Yes!
And the first time the
yes,
good lady
double good lady!
Because it sits there for like that long, like up front. Right, I swore my game locked up. And Cadence, it's not so much that they're hard to cook or not. I mean, I imagine they're not hard to cook. You know, it's a matter of I have to clean it and butcher it, and like, you know, it's not like just buying one at the store.
Now, the tricky thing with this right here is that both of the players are going to have to figure out how to do stunts and what stunts they need to do. And Cool Kid did not qualify, but got to the line there. Meta Knight did a jump. Now it's midair 360. Oh my gosh, Meta Knight has moved into the lead due to figuring out that the jump stunt is, that's all you do.
It's jump.
It's jump, yeah.
Like, that's a big deal. So now we're going to get into moguls. And now, I don't know much about moguls because I never got there. But you guide the board by pressing up and down. The large mogul fields, you use a mule kick or a toe grab.
Cool Kid keeps trying this, but unfortunately, the half pipe one is just being brutal to figure out. Yeah, I think Nighty is reading the manual. That is definitely a good idea. Cool Kid, I think you have to wiggle a little bit more to the left and the right. Because if you don't, it'll punish you.
Or it's up and down.
Oh.
But whatever it is.
Because then at the end, you do the squat and you finish. Cool Kid's like, I'm just resetting. Yeah. Honestly, probably a good idea. Yeah, Meta Knight, while in the lead, is not guaranteed to be in the lead for the whole time. Cool Kid is a really strong player. But Meta Knight is as well. I don't know who's going to manage to be victorious
once
here.
You get on this, it's not that hard to make it through some of these.
It's just trying to understand the video game logic. Yep. That's what's difficult.
Look
the
at that
dancing deer. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. And then you got the skier. I don't know why there's a skier on the mountain, but hey.
I mean, that looked like someone trying to ice skate up the mountain.
You know, whatever works for you, I suppose. Oh, good double jump for Meta Knight. Oh no, the tree got Meta Knight, but that wasn't a death.
Yeah, but that's okay. You lose a life, but it doesn't stop you.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it was death. It's just that you immediately absorb the soul of somebody else who's next to you. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that ice skater trying to skate uphill in a snowbound slope.
You now have their soul. Good job. You didn't expect the good lady to be that good.
I did not expect the good lady to be that good.
Yeah, she's letting you, like, do the opposite of possessing people. You're unpossessing them by taking actually, that's what murder is. It's unpossessing people. Okay, you're not murdering people in this game. Okay, we do not condone that. Murder's bad. Don't murder. Even for the good lady, okay? She'll try to trick you.
I mean, but what if the good lady asked you to go murder, right?
No,
she asked you to go murder the bad man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that succubus. No.
I mean, but he's bad, bro.
Oh, well, the good lady versus the bad man. I mean, yeah. I'd have to see some evidence that he's actually bad, okay?
I mean, what did he do? He killed people using the One Ring.
Using the One Ring?
Yeah, you know, the One Ring to rule them all.
If people die from a stupid ring, maybe they deserved it.
I mean, and here, right, to deal with that, we have to snowboard down, you know, Mount Doom.
Oh, this is Mount Doom, okay.
Yeah,
we already threw the ring in the fire, okay.
We already threw the ring in the fire, and we got to get away.
Where are the eagles, Corn Dan? Where are the eagles?
They're not going to go into Mordor.
I think they need to.
No, they don't, because you have a snowboard.
Oh, okay. Good point. Okay, Cool Kid, on to the tricks. Honestly, looking at the manual could be helpful. Just got to push up and down in order to get some momentum building. Yeah, there we go. No, Cool Kid, don't do a trick.
Well, see, this is what got me, right? Because, you know, when you get the little, like, penalty or whatever, and it tells you, like, what you're supposed to do, it tells you do trick. Well, crap, I did a trick and I failed. Now what? Yeah,
I don't know. After that, you're just sad. By the way, people are finding out that Plain States have skiing. There is a sport called cross-country skiing. It's like running with skis, and it's one of the most depressing sports that exists, so I don't recommend it.
I would say it really depends. So I used to work with an old Russian man who used to do cross-country skiing, and he used to do it, right, to keep fit and all that, because Illinois was pretty flat up there. But he had like special skis for it and everything that had like special coatings on the top and stuff, so he could go up hills and stuff like that.
Yep.
And he did all this for years because when he lived in Russia, right, in the winter and stuff, that was how he got around.
Oh yeah, like I've done cross-country skiing myself, and but that was back when I was a scout, and let's just say when you're with a bunch of unlikable people out in the middle of nowhere, freezing cold, and they strap skis to your shoes, and then, you know, you accidentally do the splits, and then you accidentally cross your skis. Yeah, that's not fun, okay?
That's fair. I think I would like cross-country skiing more than downhill skiing just because I'm less likely to fall over.
A little less likely, yeah. Honestly, I would rather use cross-country skis to walk through deep snow than just using shoes. Those snowshoes would probably be even more enjoyable because, like, you put tennis rackets on your feet and then you're good.
I mean, I've thought about that too, just because, heck, you drive like 3 miles outside of town and there's some really good trails, and, you know, we're gonna get snow. I guarantee I'll get snow. I live in New Hampshire. We're gonna get snow.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, this music is pretty dang fun.
Yeah, it's not good, right? Especially not in this time of the, you know, the NES, right? You know, there's a lot better music out there than this, but it fits the game. You know.
Yeah. Do-do. Bow. 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 Oh yeah, there was a little snow outside. I'm so angry. Ugh.
We have not gotten snow yet. Upstate New Hampshire got like 9 inches though the other day.
Then again, I'm thinking about it. I can't remember the last time I've been outside. Yeah, because guess what? Utah is currently having to decide who actually gets to go into the hospital, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm staying inside.
How big is your mint plant? Right? Has it covered up your entire front door yet?
No, they cut it a little bit, so. Oh, it's pretty big though. It's starting to get over some of the steps. But
I actually had to trim back one of my bushes today so that when Halloween rolls around, I can stick a candy chute out a window and I don't even have to interact with the kids.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even turning the lights on. We're not gonna, like, if people knock on our door, we'll probably, like, throw rocks at them.
We're gonna give out candy, and then, you know, when nobody shows up, we're gonna eat all the candy. But I made a candy, you know, I did make a candy chute out of some PVC pipe and some 3D printed parts, that I literally can stick it, I'll have it stuck out the window. It goes up right up to the front porch. And I can throw M&Ms in it, and it shoots down there, and it's got a little thing at the end that they can, you know, just pick it up. And I never have to do anything. I open up the main door, but I never have to open up the screen door or anything. I
really like that idea, but also, like, I'm somebody who I don't want to be an enabler of kids running around, because first, they're kids. Second, Utah, like, is literally double the amount of coronavirus cases than they are equipped to handle with each day. So that's not good. I'm not going to enable it. I'm not going to have candy.
I mean, that's fair. You know, and the difference is I live in one of the states with one of the lowest coronavirus cases in the U.S. So, like, I don't feel bad. Like, I think, right, the cases here are like 50 per million or something like that. It's like 10 times or 20 times lower than than like Nebraska and
we're like, we got up to like 1 out of 100. So yeah. Good job, cool kid. That was cool. But can you jump? Can you just jump, please? A lot of lives to try. Just gotta figure this out. It's like Snoopy. Just jump. No, don't touch the snowboard. Nope.
Yeah, but with 5 lives, they'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel bad with trick-or-treating in my area just because of
well, you have all earned it.
We have earned it.
Yeah, that's what I would say. We have not. We've done the opposite of that. We have people literally going and coughing on each other. Yeah, and you don't earn Halloween if people do that. Okay, cool kid. Can you please figure this out? Like, it's killing me. Like, we still have plenty of the match left.
By the way, our raid message should be do stunt.
Either that or good. Actually, I like do stunt because it's pretty funny. Cool kid, you keep doing stunt. No, the thing is, don't do stunt. It says do stunt, and you have to do the opposite. Don't.
See, this is what got me when I had this for my match.
Oh, you live in New Zealand? Hey, guess what? The Prime Minister of New Zealand is actually also an ex-Mormon, and she rocks. And basically, coronavirus doesn't exist there because of her. So she's awesome.
Oh yeah, we could also put in. Cadis makes a good point. Survival required.
Survival required. Yeah.
Why is that person ice skating up a mountain?
Just jump. Just jump. No, no. Like, not jumping. Like, not jumping is also bad. Now, the thing is, we really don't spoil stuff and we don't give hints. Considering that Meta Knight has figured it out, we cannot tell Cool Kid how to get past that part. But if for some reason Cool Kid wrote something in Discord and Meta Knight responded, then he could potentially find out that way. But honestly, it's just going to be up to Cool Kid figuring out how to do the opposite of what the game tells you to do.
Well, I mean, once again, if you read a little bit in the manual, it says there are 5 jumps, right? 1 jump and 4 tricks. So I think, had I had more time on this, right, because I was real bad at backwoods, I was real bad, guys, that I think I'd have just tried the jump at some point in time, too, because it's like, it tells me to jump. I have 5 jumps. You know, 1 regular jump.
He's gonna be so angry when he figures that out.
I was so angry when I figured it out. So yes, I fully believe he's gonna be.
Looks like I'm gonna have to jump. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy with this game.
This game is so good because it's kind of bad.
Oh yeah, there's like the game's fun, but it's not good.
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight. Whop.
It ducked into a tree. That's another tree kill.
Do do do.
What is our tree kill up to now, by the way?
Now what was that?
25. 25 tree kills.
Yeah. Good job, trees. You are exceeding expectations here.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. 25 kills in 45 minutes. Fucking trees apparently kill skiers at a rate of like once every 2 minutes.
Okay, like Cool Kid is getting really good at the first section here. Meta Knight is pretty dang good at that as well.
Meta Knight's onto the third area.
Ah, nice. Just like the good lady said, nice. You know, the good lady is really branching out when it comes to things that she says.
Well, I mean, you can only say good so many times before you have to do something else. And nice is a good one to go with.
Yeah, like if you're auditioning for a new role and all you've done is good, you know, you're going to be a little pigeonholed.
You can only say good 68 times before you're going to have to say nice.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Cool Kid on to section 2. Meta Knight currently on section 3, liftoff.
Okay, let's see if we get a
Come on, jump! Just jump! No! No, not that!
Do stunts.
I love that the penalty for doing the stunt wrong is they shoot you.
No, this person's just so dramatic. It's great.
Like, a Cool Kid is experimenting, which is good. Honestly, to figure out any of this, you just got to try things out. But doing the same thing twice, that was the same stunt in the same location. I would be so angry because it says stunts required, but it's a lie because the manual says that jump is not a stunt.
I mean... Yeah, and that's what really messed with me.
No, the same stunt. Yeah.
Stop doing that stunt. It kills you every time. They shoot you for doing that stunt.
The snipers are there. They're watching for you to do that. Why is he doing that stunt? Because the game tells you stunts required. Yeah. But they're not.
It tells you the stunts required, and it tells you what the stunt is, but right, all it says is jump, and so you think you have to do something, and so you hit one of the other buttons when you jump, even though you're not supposed to, and then you land, and you get all, you know, upset about it, and then the snipers get you.
Bam! I love how you slide back into the half pipe. Okay, Meta Knight having to go back to the beginning of the game, but at this point, Meta Knight has such a good lead that it's going to be very difficult for Cool Kid to make any sort of comeback. I think both of them will have one more shot at this, though. Like, the levels are not long. It's just that they're long when you die. He's gonna be so angry at you. Not me. Okay, I swear. Not me. No, yeah, Meta Knight, why did you do a handstand? You're supposed to be going fast.
That'll be a penalty.
Well, it's more like a death. Oh, the tree got him. Never mind.
Tree count, yeah, we're up to, what, 26?
Oh, yeah. I just love the tree count. It's too good. 10 minutes left, everybody. 10 minutes of heavy shredding. Don't worry. We'll see the good lady again once or twice or 3 times.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I really like this music, and I'm so happy that we get to have this game because the music always makes me happy. So good. Watch out. There's a skier. You can tell they're skiers because they're dumb.
Because they're going uphill.
Well, and they're dumb.
No, dumb is like going slow and then plowing into that tree anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's also true. I'm trying to think. Actually, skiers really hate snowboarders, and snowboarders hate skiers because the way that you have to do each of them actually messes up how you do the other sport. So if you're snowboarding, you're messing up the snow actively for skiers, and if you're skiing, you're messing it up actively for snowboarders. It's kind of amazing. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Survival required for both Meta Knight and Cool Kid, which honestly I say is generally a good rule of life, you know? Survival required.
Yeah, I think if you don't survive, that, you know, you won't make it through life.
Well, I mean, you made it through life if you don't survive. You're done.
I mean, you didn't make it through everything.
Well, I mean, you made it through your entire life. There's no
true.
way that you can't survive your entire life. Unless you die and then come back to life. But then again, you know, when you're dead, you're not alive, so you're still surviving during life. It's weird.
I mean, I just want to, you know, not get knifed in half, right, and have it pinned on somebody else. It's always Tina's fault. Tina is sus.
Wait, Tina is stabbing people?
Haven't you seen her play Among Us?
No,
Yeah,
but I believe
stabs
you.
people.
I believe that Tina would do that. Yeah, we had two good ladies. Cool Kid, please just jump. Just jump.
Jump. Just like get fed up. There we go.
Oh my gosh, Cool Kid figured out how to do
How to
it.
jump.
I'm so sad. It might be too little too late.
It might be. I mean, I'm sure it is. There's like 7 minutes left, but you have to get through all of this
Yeah.
and through part of. I just hope Cool Kid goes to look in the manual for the tricks.
There we go. Got a jump. Midair 360.
He's not looking. He's not looking in the manual.
Oh! Please pull up the manual. Please pull up the manual and look before this final attempt, because you only have one life left. This is it. If he ends here,
There's gonna be no way.
there will be 6 minutes, but I don't think he can catch up to where Meta Knight's made it. I think we'll still let the rest of the match play out, but still. There we go. He got the jump. Midair 360.
And not even.
Okay, yeah, so let's see if Cool Kid is going to start back up and get back into this, because honestly, you don't know how far your opponent has made it, and as long as you make a push better than the last one that you had, that is good. And who knows, maybe like running into a specific tree gives you a wrong warp.
Not that I've seen yet. I mean, we didn't have to throw this in the tube and bin the first time. I don't expect we'll have to throw it in the tube and bin this. Excuse me, this time.
That was a good yawn. Like
I know. I practice.
Do 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 do.
So why is Tubin in the Tubin bin? So the Game Boy Color version of Tubin, we found two different wrong warps and nobody knew how to cause it, and we couldn't replicate it, and it's awful.
Well, one person kept getting soft locked, and the other person kept getting wrong warped, which is like the opposite. You know, if one person is suddenly like all the way to the end of the game, and the other person literally cannot get past the first stage because of soft locks, there's a problem.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it was effectively unplayable. And it's not that Tubin itself is unplayable, just literally that one.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you're not going to... there's no way to make it a fair match. No way. And we try to make it as fair as possible.
We do what we can.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few other games in the bin, like Kung Fu.
And only that version of Kung Fu. If we could use the other version of the bin fine.
I'm trying to think what else. What is that little ghost spirit that just knocked Meta Knight down?
It's a giant snowball.
Are you sure? It was very blue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they packed it with ice because they're jerks.
Oh yeah, Wolfchild made it there. Helicoid, I don't even remember what that is, but...
Helicoid was for one of the Japanese things that Jeff found. And it just turned out that the way we thought to track the game didn't work. Yeah, it was an FM7 game, and it turns out there were multiple pathways and nobody could figure out. They didn't link the same. And
oh, that's right. Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, nobody could figure out what was going on, and so we had to throw it in the Tubin bin too.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, if there's literally no way for the players to know if they're making progress of some sort, then yeah. And if there's no way for us to know if the players are making some sort of progress.
All right, we got jump. Now are we going to get a mid-air 360? No!
Oh!
He's going to be so mad. He's going to be so mad when he, you know...
I've never actually heard Cool Kid be mad, but I kind of want to hear it.
Oh, like... Oh, we got a mid-air 360.
Mule kick. Oh!
We did not get the mule kick.
Oh, no! Does Cool Kid know about pausing? The pause button literally exists for everybody. It's just that a lot of the times people don't think about using pause strats in order to look up information. But yeah, taking it a little bit slow just to make consistent progress rather than quick progress is often a good strategy. Cool Kid, no! That is a game over.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah, I'm calling it. That's time. We are done because Min and I can't make it back there, and Cool Kid definitely can't. We have it determined. We have mule kicked our way to the end of this match. What was that?
I don't know.
YouTube, can you actually play a song?
No.
There we go. Bam.
I thought you were concerned about my kid going, ah.
Well, your kid might be music.
Maybe.
Okay, we have officially declared mercy time and are inviting the players to come chat. Meta Knight is definitely the victor here. Cool Kid made a really decent push, but unfortunately got walled by the stunt section.
It was too little too late.
Well, you know, okay, let's see. Hello there, Cool Kid.
Hey, yo.
Hey, so we're just worried about Corndan's safety after this game. Because of the the half pipe section. Because
I didn't realize I kind of figured out what we were supposed to do there in the end, but
like, you spent so long doing it. The thing is, it says stunts required, and then you try to do a stunt, and it fails you every single time, because the first stunt is just jumping. Which, yeah. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It took me so long to figure it out.
Yeah, and honestly, that's happened to multiple people in the past. You're not the only one to get walled by that. But because of that, yeah, Nighty, Meta Knight did take the victory there. Actually made it to the third section. It was impressive. Like, I was shocked. Yeah, so Cool Kid, go ahead and walk me through a little bit of this. What are your thoughts about the game?
I don't know. It's pretty cool, but I cannot get into these snowboard type
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like, most of them that I've played for old systems, controls are just weird or just unintuitive. You were really able to figure out how to make it through the early sections without taking too many hits pretty quickly. So that was good, but I think that the music makes it enjoyable for me, and the good lady makes it enjoyable for me. She's my favorite. But other than
Good
that,
lady is wonderful.
it's just really difficult to actually play. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Cool Kid, I'm thinking this is unfortunate. You are out of the tournament. You made a really good push. I mean, for your first year coming in and making it this far into the bracket, it's pretty huge. I'm glad we were able to have you this year.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Did
See
you
all
have
next
any
year.
Did you have any games that you enjoyed?
Yes, the what was it called?
I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
The Evil Knievel game was my favorite game that I played.
See, I gave that out, Corndan. I gave that out because it's a fun game.
I mean, it's a game.
It's not good, but it is so much fun.
I mean, I enjoyed it in spite of how bad it is.
Seriously, I'm glad. Well, you know, I kind of want to get good at Evil Knievel someday because it's just absolutely out of control and it's hilarious. I think that is about all that we have, so be sure you hit me up later for prizes. I'll give you up to $10 in Steam games, and we've also got a movie to send out, so if you want those, just send me a message. We do need a message for your tombstone, though, an epitaph. So what are your final words in the tournament?
Yeah, thanks for having me. See you next year, probably.
Thanks for having me. See you next year, probably. Very kind tombstone, you know. We have threats on some of the others, so I appreciate one that isn't full of threats.
I mean, you can always put in survival required.
No, that's
That's a
implied.
raid method.
You can't say survival required on a tombstone. That's really mean. Well, everybody, we are going to be ending today. We do not have a fourth match because somebody is sick. We generally do allow one cancellation due to that with less than 24 hours in advance. So I hope that you get feeling well, okay, feel better, and hopefully next week we're able to have you. Big shout out again to everybody who's been helping with the stream, and thank you to our sponsors, Raid Shadow Legends, Cool Kid. It's serious. They're sponsoring Ku5ogrande. I do see that we've had quite a few people play through the tutorial. I think we only need about 4 more people to hit our first mark for the sponsorship, and then after that we'll keep growing from there. So thank you for everybody. If you want to give it a shot, just play through the tutorial and you'll have done your part in making the prizes get covered for Ku5ogrande. Heck yeah! So let's go raid somebody. Who should we raid?
I don't know. Who is...
Oh yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to be playing some games, and I'm also going to be playing some Raid Shadow Legends, so you can see what it's like, and I'll go ahead and give you some opinions while we go through it.
Well, piece of my stuff. Yagamoth is playing. No, never mind. It's a rerun. Like, oh no, Yagamoth is playing those.
Yagamoth. Mystic Art. Yeah, that's a rerun. Okay. Gilder Sneeze is playing Hades. They're playing Darkest Legend of Heroes. That's not Darkest Dungeon. Mitch Flower Power is doing some 100% world record attempts for Super Mario Brothers 3. Let's do this. Let's go. And obviously we need to do stunt required.
I don't know, survival required.
Or survival required. There we go. Survival required. That's our message. Go, 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 go. Tell him he needs to survive. And we will see you all. I'll see some of you tomorrow for the stream, but for sure we have more Ku5ogrande this next weekend. So take care. Oh, Tuesday night. Don't make us bored. Okay, take care. See ya, cool kid.
Bye.
Bye, Cornan. Bye, cool kid. Okay.